Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm having a really bad autoimmune. I don't even think it's necessarily a flare-up. I just think that like my body is freaking out right now. Why did I walk in here? Oh, and because of that, okay, quick location change. Also, I'm sure this is fogging up, so I'm so sorry, but I live in Houston. I just have been having such a difficult time with heat. Let me actually back up. Obviously, you clicked on this video so you know that you're spending a week with me. The purpose of this week and the purpose of me even like filming this stuff is because I want to document my Hashimoto's like journey, whatever you want to call it, like thyroid health journey, whatever, because this is not a fun diagnosis, but at the same time, like I feel like other people are also going through it, and so I wanted to document like what my life has been like and how it affects me and like things that are working and not working. So I don't know, we all have something. Like I feel like I'm not going through it alone, if that makes sense. But it's Monday afternoon. I'm about to go to my parents' house and hang out there for a little bit. This morning was probably one of the worst mornings that I had with Hashimoto's. I have all of a sudden become so intolerant to heat, like it's actually kind of criminal, coming from someone like who was born in Florida, lived in South Texas her whole life, literally spent most of her childhood outside and in the heat, and like I loved it, to now not being able to like be in the heat. I literally stepped outside for like 10 minutes this morning and I was done. Like I immediately had a headache. I felt so bad. I just like, it started to feel like almost lethargic, and it's not that I'm not hydrated, because I am, but then like it took so much out. I was outside for 40 minutes this morning, and then I came home and took a 5-hour nap, and like I slept last night too, so it wasn't like I didn't sleep and then I was tired. No, like I slept for a full, if not 8-9 hours, and then came home and slept for another 4-5. So like it's just, this is so out of the norm for me and I don't like it. I'm usually not a person that takes naps, and so it's been really out of my comfort zone, I guess is what I'm trying to say. I have probably the next 2 days off from my second job. I'm just helping my dad with his work because he's down a couple of people. And so I have the next probably 2 days off, but then he goes out of town, so then I have to be outside Thursday, Friday, Monday, and Tuesday of next week. I'm really not looking forward to it. I love doing it, and I'm genuinely so upset that like my body will not let me be out there. But okay, let's go to my parents' house. I'll probably sit down and read for a little bit because I'm gonna wait for Tyler to get there. He just got off work. Good morning. It's like 8:30. I woke up a lot later than I wanted to, just because I really did not sleep well last night. I said I was gonna do no coffee this week, and that was a bold-faced lie. I'm about to get the fattest cup of joe I've ever had. And just kidding, it's gonna be 12 ounces, but we're gonna do it anyways. Gotta get up. Hi guys, it's later now. It's not that much later. I finished with my Bible study and filling out my planner for the day. And one of the things on my planner was to go to the gym. So here's the thing, right? With my whole like Hashimoto's thyroid thing, I really have not, if you can hear my dryer in the background, I'm sorry, but things gotta get dry around here. Anyways, I have not been consistent in the gym, and if you don't know me, like I love working out, I love going to the gym, and I love lifting in particular. That's like my favorite thing to do, just because of how I've been feeling. I have not, like I talked about, I have not wanted to push it, I have not wanted to do anything. And today I woke up, did not feel great, but like one, my Bible study so helped me. I was reading Psalm 31. If you're going through anything, read Psalm 31. That literally just like changed my outlook on it, literally like that. So that was a beautiful thing. Literally love that so much. The Lord's got me. Doesn't matter what I'm going through, I'll be fine. And so I was like, you know what? We're going to the gym, okay? I'm gonna do a super light leg day. I don't know how much I'm gonna film in there just because it can get a little awkward. It's a small gym, okay? But I'm gonna do a small lift. We'll just do legs. And then I wanna take like a 40-minute walk on the treadmill. I used to hate walking on the treadmill, and then I started reading while on the treadmill, and it completely changed the game for me. But other than that, the only things that I have on my planner for today is I want to start editing my Sunday reset that I filmed this past Sunday, because I do want that to go out this Sunday, if that makes sense. I also want to start editing my 7 romance books, reading 7 romance books in 7 days. So those are the 2 things that I want to start today. I also would like to finish Book Lovers if I can, and I'll probably do all of that at my coffee shop that I go to. Also, we're gonna have to buy a new planner this week. So I didn't realize that this planner, I had neglected it for so long. We are literally on the last month. We're on the last 2 weeks of this planner. So I need to go get a new one. We'll probably do that at some point this week, maybe later in the week, because I don't feel like doing that now.
I'm kind of having an allergy attack, but one of my goals is to meet new people. So my friend Card and I signed up for a women's Bible study at our church. So I'm gonna...
We're back home now, obviously. I just ate lunch. I just had a ground beef bowl. I'm sure it kind of looked questionable, but it was good. It was just ground beef with some minced garlic in it, sriracha, and mustard and pickles. That actually sounds so bad. Wait. Where's my tripod? I was gonna go to the store and get like tuna, the stuff to make like the tuna cauliflower rice, whatever. And then after my workout, I literally got through 3 exercises. I did goblet squats, I did split squats, and I did lateral, like straight arm lat pull downs, whatever. And then I got a 20-minute walk in and I was done, okay? I stretched for a good like 10-15 minutes and then I left. I'm not feeling good now. So that was fun. That was good. I'm happy I at least got it in, but now I'm quite literally exhausted. And I'm trying to barter with myself to say that like, okay, I want to get done at least like my first round of like rough cut edits for my 7 romance books in 7 days video, because I want to get that out, because I know my Sunday reset video will not take very long to edit. So like I could probably edit that like Friday, Saturday, something like that. But I want to get my reading vlog edited and then I can go and just like read for the rest of the day. So that's the plan, but I'm gonna make a matcha first. I also need to grab my matcha from my parents' house because we spent last weekend over at their house and I just never got my matcha. I never got it back. And I literally only have 2 packets. My mom gave me extra like Trader Joe's matcha green powder, whatever, a while ago, and they actually expire next month. So I need to use these. I have 2 left. But I am going back to my parents' house. So remind me to grab my big thing of matcha, please, okay? But we're gonna be using this for today. We're gonna have 1 now, probably 1 later. The thing about my matcha though is that like, does it really help my energy? Honestly, no. I think I'm just too used to caffeine. Okay, also, I don't know why my cabinets are doing this now. This one is like low. I don't know what happened. Anyways, does the matcha really help me with energy? Honestly, not even a little bit. Am I still gonna drink it because it's fire? Yeah. Okay, it's time to get on with my reading for today. I have been sitting at my desk editing a video for the past 3 hours and I just cannot stop thinking about Johnny and Shannon. So we're hopping right back into Keeping 13. Okay. So I went off the rails a little bit last night and I literally read a little bit of Keeping 13. I read a little bit of Daughter of No Worlds, and I also started this random book trilogy series called Ugly Girl. I have no idea what was going on. I got like 8 pages into it and then I stopped reading it, but I'm on chapter 18 of Daughter of No Worlds and I'm starting to like remember everything and like get back into it because I did not want to restart the book, because the thing about Daughter of No Worlds is like, to me, at the beginning is so slow. Like the beginning is actually so slow, and slow to the point of like it's concerning, because if it's too slow, I'm not gonna want to read it. So I did not want to restart it. I just kind of like remembered where I was when I left off at the beginning of the year, and I pretty much for the most part, like I remember everything that was happening. If you want a synopsis of the book, let's see if I can like articulate this properly, because I hate explaining what fantasy series are about. It's like the bane of my existence. But it's about this girl who, she was a slave, and she ended up buying her own freedom, and she goes to this dude named Maximanus, I think is what his name is, and she's trying to convince him to teach her how to basically like fight for her people and like get her people's freedom back, if I'm not mistaken. Hopefully that's right. Like that's what I've gotten so far. So, but literally I'm only like 29% of the way through it, so not very far at all. So I could keep reading that, but I think I'm going to keep reading Keeping 13, because I read like a couple of pages yesterday and I want to be back in it. I bought this, I mean, did y'all hear that? It sounded like someone got into an accident, but I don't see anything. I brought this, but I do also have it on my Kindle. I think I'm probably gonna end up reading it on my Kindle, just because the font in this is still tiny, to be so honest with you. But I also do have my annotating stuff, so like I could go either way. Anyways, I'm here at my other favorite coffee shop. I don't come to this one as often anymore, just because I like the matcha at the other one better, but I do like their coffee. That's the plan. We're gonna read Keeping 13 and go. Good morning. We're going to the gym again today. I don't know which cycle I'm on. Am I feeling bad because of my thyroid and going to the gym is making it worse? Or have I been feeling bad because I have not been going to the gym, which in turn is making my thyroid worse, which is making me feel worse? So I don't know. I feel like you can still hear a little bit of hoarseness in my throat, because like both sides of my thyroid now are swollen. Before it was only one, and it's causing not a lot of issues, but it's causing some issues with like speaking, and I feel like it's giving me more vocal fry than like what I typically use naturally. So we're gonna go to the gym. My plan is to hit arms today. My leg day yesterday was terrible. I think I told you guys about that. So my goal is to do a couple arm exercises and then to walk on the treadmill for 20 minutes. Usually I walk for like 40 minutes to an hour, but I just don't want to push myself too hard. I kind of like want to ease myself back into it. So that's what we're gonna do. And then after that, I'm going to go and run some errands. I need to go to the store. I want to get mascara. I need to get a new planner, and I possibly want to go to Mardell, the Christian bookstore, to look at their Christian books, because I know that like a ton of people are coming out with Christian books now, and so I'm wondering if they carry it, but also because I want to go and see if they have more of those like gel highlighters. I'm going to be reading My Summer Darlings again. I'm farther than this through it. I'm like halfway through it, I think. So that'll be good, and hopefully today is a better day. I think I will probably end up getting a coffee or at least a matcha. Oh, I do need to go pick up my matcha today. I was gonna pick it up yesterday, and then alas, I did not. So okay guys, hi. I'm already starting to go downhill. I'm not even gonna lie to you. It's only 10:31. And I wanted to go and like actually run errands today, because I have things that I need to get and just like do in general, and I just am not feeling it anymore. Like, I think honestly probably most of it is from the fact that like I did not have a good enough breakfast, so it's probably my fault. And I'm here at Chipotle. I ordered some food. I feel like they're gonna look at me kind of like weird, because it's only 10:30 a.m. and like my order's at 10:50, but like still 10:50 is kind of crazy for Chipotle. Anyways, and I just like I don't want to go run any errands right now at all, and like I keep trying to like push it off until tomorrow, but I want to be productive, and I just don't want to I really have to go potty right now, so my seatbelt is like making it worse. I really don't want to use the hashimotos as an excuse to not do things. Like I don't want that to be the case, but I at the same time like just do not feel good, and want to go home, but I'm gonna see how I feel after I eat, and then I'm probably gonna go by my parents' house and make myself a matcha because my matcha is still at their house. And then after I do those two things, we're gonna see how I feel and if it's better. And if it's not, I will cry. No, I'm kidding. If it's not, I'm probably gonna go home and take a nap. But I know, like with thyroid issues and stuff like that and flare-ups, it can also cause depression, and that's already something that like I'm fairly susceptible to, something that like I deal with a lot. And it's like I don't know. I'm trying to not like feed into it, I guess, if that makes sense, because I feel like if I do feed into it, I'm going to end up just not doing anything and not being productive. And I have TikToks I want to film today, I want to read today, I already DNF'd a book today, so like that's not great. But I think also too, I didn't do my Bible study this morning, so that could have, like, I feel like that also is contributing to like my emotional state, because I always feel 10 times better whenever I do my Bible study. So we're definitely gonna do that today. Okay, hi guys, it's the next day. I think this will probably be the last day that I film for this vlog, because I do want to start like a weekend vlog tomorrow because it's Thursday. Anyways, yesterday was probably the hardest day that I've had this week, and for a couple of reasons, and so I wanted to talk about it because, like I said, I feel like, one, this makes me feel less alone, and two, if anybody else is going through this, hopefully it makes them feel less alone as well. I think yesterday, like y'all saw, the last clip that I took was probably around like 12:30, and that's because I literally just sat and bed rotted. I read Keeping 13 for a while before I fell asleep, and like recently between like 12 and 3 o'clock is probably the worst time of the day for me. I feel sick, I feel like I just need to sleep, like I'm exhausted, I can't keep my eyes open, my brain gets super foggy, I just feel terrible, and like I have decision fatigue, like all of it. If you're going through this and you're a parent, or you just have responsibilities that like you cannot just sit and take time to, like, you know, not do anything, genuinely, you are so strong, and do not let anybody tell you otherwise, because I could not imagine being a parent right now and like having to get up and do things regardless of how I feel. And so I just want to say, like, you are incredibly strong, and do not let anyone tell you otherwise, because this is such a hard thing to go through, and I would not wish this on anyone. So I just wanted to say that. But two, yesterday it got to a point, and I think I finally came to terms with the fact that like this is going to be my life for a while, until we can get my hormone levels back to normal, hopefully. And it just like, it kind of like all came crashing down. So Tyler, the sweet baby angel that he is, I felt so bad for him, because I went to go pick him up, and we got in the car and we were trying to figure out like what we wanted to do for dinner, because I have not had the energy to cook anything. Like, I cooked Brussels sprouts, and that was it. That was all that I cooked this week. And if you know me, like, I love to cook, I love to bake, I just have not had the energy to do it. And so Like, I did my meal prepping on Sunday, and like, I don't know why I meal prepped. I did my meal prepping on Sunday, and I haven't wanted to eat anything. Like, I feel like no food is desirable to eat. I have felt sick all week. Like, whether I do eat or I don't eat, it doesn't matter if I'm having food with no gluten. Well, I won't say that, because like, I'm less bloated whenever I don't eat gluten, so like, I definitely have some kind of gluten intolerance there, but like, it doesn't matter what I eat, and it feels like my relationship with food is starting to become unhealthy again. And not because it's like a conscious choice, it's something that, like, because I know that a lot of foods that I enjoy are now going to make my hormones go all out of whack, and like, they already are. Like, I'm breaking out so badly, and it's all like hormonal acne. It's not like my skincare is the best that it ever has been, and it's still so bad. And so it's like, it's one of those things where it feels like it doesn't matter what I do, nothing is going to help. And so like, with food in particular, like, I just have not been wanting to eat. Like, the only thing that I've been excited about has been coffee, matcha, and water. Like, that's truly it. Like, yesterday we're trying to figure out what we were wanting to eat for dinner, and like, I just broke down crying. I just full sob. I was in the middle of driving. I had to pull over into the HEB parking lot, and Tyler thought it was because of him, because like, he wasn't taking the food conversation seriously. And I felt so bad, because it had nothing to do with him at all, and I told him that. I had talked to him about it, but like, it just got to the point where I realized that like, this is going to be it. And it's not necessarily like a woe is me doomsday, like my life is never going to change, because realistically, I do know that by eating better, exercising, getting outside, getting vitamin D, figuring out what I'm deficient in, and getting all of those things kind of squared away, I do know that it will get better. But it just like, it hit me, and I was just so fed up with feeling this bad, because it's been almost 2 weeks where like, every day it feels so hard to function. I think it all just kind of came to a point where I finally came to terms with everything, and that was tough. Because also, like, I don't know if y'all can see it, I'm sure you probably can, but like, originally it was just this side of my thyroid that was super swollen, and now both sides of my thyroid are super swollen, and I don't know if it has any direct effects on like, what's been happening with me, but it feels like it is, because I'm feeling worse every day. And so it's a whole thing. But I do have another doctor's appointment like mid-July, so hopefully that'll give us more answers. I go in for blood work again like a week before that, so we're biding our time. I am taking a day off from working out today, just because I am going to be up and around and doing things. I have to go run errands, and I don't want to run out of energy for those errands. So yeah, that's kind of where we're at right now.
Gotta get out, so